Oh, hi there. Welcome everybody. Always a pleasure to have y'all keeping me company and a little pre-stream mic check. Appreciate your attendance this fine day. I've decided to stop putting on an accent and just use my natural voice. So, hope y'all appreciate it. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Ha, da, 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 da. Greetings, champions! And welcome to Mars Guiding Hand. I am Mars. This is Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a free-to-play, officially licensed Dungeons & Dragons formation strategy video game from Codename Entertainment. On this partner stream, we take a look at the latest content, discuss strategies, and answer any questions that you may have about the game. So, get cozy. Join me for a couple of hours. We're going to talk about all things Untitled Champions. Today is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about Round 2 of Greengrass Year 4. Last week we had Lauren Urban on, our very own Oboe Lauren, the creator and player of Orcheira. And it was a blast. We had a really good time. The rebroadcast of that was earlier today. If you missed it, you can always check out the VOD or up on YouTube as well. It's available. But as you can see, I have completely geared up Orcheira. Sadie hooked me up with a lot of Orcheira chests, including shinies. But I have not done any of her variants, and that's what we're going to do today. If you're curious what I'm doing right here, right now, this is grinding for Torragar Zealot stacks. So, just like a tip, I guess, go to Mad Wizard, go to some fast spawning stage with like a portal or a beacon or whatever, put out Torragar, surround him with like speed champions that will increase spawn speed and game speed, and evil champions that'll just also hit stuff, and then speed potions and just kind of let it go. This has been going for like 9 hours. So I almost timed this correctly. I've got 20 minutes left on these, but they're just going to have to go to waste. Alright, I was hoping to get to 1 million before the show today, but you'll have to wait. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, before I do that, let's take the familiars off. Now I'm going to end this. How are you guys doing today? I'm still using the same background from last week just because I really like it. I didn't get to talk about this, but this is actually a custom background that I made to celebrate Lauren and Orcheira. This is like stitched together from like a dozen different backgrounds of the actual game. There's like a lava ocean that I made that's pretty cool. Anyway, I like it. So let's go to Greengrass. And let's check out what the variants are for Orcheira, because we didn't get to do any of these last time. Okay, I haven't even read these yet. Wise Warriors Wait. So this is the stage 75, first variant for Orcheira. 1,000 event tokens. In this case, it's bouquets, which is lovely. Only champions with a wisdom score of 13 or higher can be used. Okay, enemies move 100% faster. Not a big deal. Every 25 areas, that speed boost is increased by 100% additively. Really? Okay, that will be interesting. Imagine putting that at 10 times speed when you're like deep into it, just like... They've got the zoomies. Next up is Volo's Guide to Orcheira. This is the stage 125 second variant for Orcheira. Defend Tribor from a Githyanki invasion with Volo along for the ride. Oh boy, how's he going to mess things up this time? Orcheira starts in the formation and can't be moved or removed. Okay, so this is the, like, spotlight variant for Orcheira then. Cool. Volo joins the formation and catalogs Orcheira's unique capabilities. Volo forgot to mention that he angered a swarm of spine devils before joining us. Okay. They appear in each area and deal 300% additional damage. Apologies, I have allergies. Alright. That's interesting. Yeah, bit of a creep here, Volo, did you at least, like, ask if Orcheira is cool with this before doing this? That's, I don't know. That feels, that feels weird. I'm not a fan of that. The title is very fun though. Lauren says, "No, he did not." All caps. Well, that's canon then, if Lauren said so. I love the title, Volo's Guide to Orkira. That it smacks of Garwar's Guide to insert topic of your choice. So that's really funny. Gar, are you Volo? Do you guys know each other? Are you like in competition? He's infringing on my IP, Gar says. That's great. All right, and last is Flayer Whispers, which defend Tribor from a Githyanki invasion and extra tough Mind Flayers. Tough boys, huh? This is the Area 175 variant for Orkira, the third variant. 5,000 event tokens. Armored Mind Flayer guards appear in each area. The Elderbrain's whispers slowly drive your champions mad. When a champion gets a killing blow, they gain a random number of stacks of a debuff. When the debuff reaches 100 stacks, they are stunned for 15 seconds. Mind Flayers and the Elder Brain all deal 100% additional damage. Whew. Okay. That sounds annoying. I'm gonna do the other ones first. Let's start with Volo's Guide to Orkira, because that sounds really funny. Alright, here we go. So we've got Orkira, and yep, can't move her, can't remove her, can't swap her, so like, yep, this is just, she's stuck. That's fine. Okay. And let's just put some familiars out to get things started. Alright. Hey Lauren, what spec do you want? Since you're actually in chat, which one should we go with? For pushing, I've been using Tailfeather, by the way. I'm going to talk about my experiences with Orkira. I haven't read Silesa's evaluation. I was checking like every day, but then I stopped like the past couple of days, so I haven't actually read. If Silesa's evaluation is out, I haven't seen it. Camera looks a little bit off. Hold on. That's a tiny bit better. Silesa loves me. Good! Yeah! Me too! Me too. It's really good. Now my camera looks like off. Let me just reset this. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, I will talk about my experience with Orkira. In a nutshell, it's extremely good. Orcheira is extremely good. I posted some screenshots of my results for things. Welcome to Mars' fourth wall break featuring Orcheira. Yeah. It's funny. Speaking of fourth wall breaks, did you see Bardic Inspiration? I even wrote down the chorus so I can treat you guys to this. This was so much fun. I ended up like playing the song multiple times when it was tweeted, and ended up like singing along to it. So, then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather round the fire, my friends, and sing another line. We'll celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. It's so much fun. It's such a fun song. Just try it. Just try singing along to the chorus of that. It's just da 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 da. It's so much fun. All right, so Orkira's gonna be out here, but who's gonna be out with Orkira? Let's bring all of Orkira's friends. So let's bring the Heroes of the Plains. It's one of the fastest songs made so far, definitely. I'm not sure about specialization for Averin yet, so that can wait a bit. Oh, you were... months ago, you were worried that Gar, Mars, and Silesa would like Orkira? Well, it's... I think, if we are the... Idol champion, Idol judge... Like, I was trying to go for, like, an American Idol joke using Idol champions. I'm not sure what to throw in there. But if we're the judges of the American Idol's equivalent of Idol Champions, then that's going to be a thumbs up from all of us, I believe, at this point. I think you're good. Think you're good. Let's get Briv out here. I'll take Even Flow. Even Flow. That's the only part of the song I know. Boom, boom, boom. There's Freely. And we need... What? Not actually sure yet. We need... Orcheira. Oh, we got Orcheira. We got Briv. We got Freely. We got Avery. We need Penelope and Alindra. Okay. Penelope? Penelope, what are you doing in the other party? Get back here. I need you. I'm playing a different challenge. I'm playing the second variant first, which is just the Orcheira Spotlight variant. It doesn't have champion restrictions. I wanted to start with this one so that we could actually have the full Heroes of the Plains team out here. Penelope, you're really taking a long time to join the party. You good? You good, Penelope? You need help? Alright. Short legs takes time. Fair enough. And we need Orcheira. Nope, we got Orcheira. What did I mean? Who am I always forgetting? Alindra. That's who I'm forgetting. That's right. Because I'm always using Ashara DPS or Shandy for speed. Penelope's still recovering from last night. Oh, what happened last night? I'm not sure what specialization to take for most of these people yet, because I don't know who my DPS is going to be. I can beat this with just click damage at this point, because I've managed to grind up to 2.53 E46 Lathander's Favor. That's with just 2 deep pushes. Now let's see, who would go... Who would go with Heroes of the Plains? Who should guest star on Heroes of the Plains in Idol Champions? So this is Heroes of the Plains escorting Volo. Who would help them with this? Janissero says Dragon Bait. Of course. Of course you do, Jad. Well, I'm gonna need some kind of DPS to put in here. Because these are all gonna be supports. Yeah, Lauren, I am thinking Talon. Which makes me want to put in some kind of DPS, of course, so that Talon can also support. I do think that Talon would be a good fit for this group, honestly. I see your levels go at what seems normal speed. Is there a way to control that? Seeing others fly through the levels at warp speed. Yes, Alcaro, that's because I'm not currently using speed champions or speed potions. So this is normal speed, and if I wanted to go blazing fast, then I would throw on a huge potion of speed, some other potions of speed of lower quality, because they stack, and then I would also put out speed champions such as Melf, or Human, or Sentry, or Deacon, etc. And the combined effect of all of these is... gotta go fast! Who else would work out with this? Yeah, it's not a setting that you can change in the game settings or something. Like, you can't go in here and change the game speed. That would be too easy. They make you work for it. Mark Meer as Baloth would be very fun to have on with the Heroes of the Plains group, I feel. Might do that. Or... Aaron Evans as Havilar. That could be good. That could be good. How many tanks do we have in here anyway? Oh, I think there's a storm coming. Looks like it just now started raining. Huh. Weird timing! Use all the tanks. We're so close to being able to have, like, a legit good, all tanks formation. Lyra, hi! What's the easiest way to know which champion is a speed champion? I'm so glad you asked, because there isn't a good way in the game to know which champion is a speed champion. There isn't. There just isn't. You'd have to unlock every champion and read through all of their game mechanics and manually, personally discern which one is a speed champion and which one is not. There's almost 80 characters. That's a lot of work. I've saved the time for you. Exclamation mark CVA in the chat. Looks like Slytherius already got the link for us. Thank you very much, Slytherius. I create and keep updated a few times a year a visual aid for champions, and there's an icon above the portrait for each champion that there's multiple icons that indicates what role they have, and the icon that looks like a running guy is the icon for a speed champion. So just look for the champions that have that icon above their head, and that tells you which ones are speed champions. I also have a helpful section on the right-hand side that says, "Gotta go fast!" And that has a list of the speed champions and how they function for easy, quick reference. Oh, you're welcome, Slytherius! Yeah, I pride myself on getting people's names correctly. And yes, Master Burglar says, just watch Mars and Gar shows. It gets covered every episode. Yeah, it does. It really does. Honestly, I feel like there really should be. Look, this is not a perfect video game. It's not. Like, I know I'm kind of the hype guy. Like, I love this video game. I love the company that makes it, the people that work on it, and the community that surrounds it. But I'm not so far gone that I can't see its faults, its flaws. And one of those being that there should be a speed roll. There should be. At this point, there's so many characters that matter. It's one of the most important roles in the game right now, like in the community. Like, we love speed champions. We're always talking about speed champions. So I feel like at this point, they should just make the roll. How hard would that be? Just make a speed roll and apply it to all the champions it applies to. Don't give it to Xander. Don't do it. He's not a speed champion. It's a lie. Zwarg, you're new to the game. What does a speed champion do? Speed champions make the game go faster in different ways. And when you combine their abilities together, when you Voltron them together, you could make Sonic the Hedgehog jealous. Only Xander gets it. That would be a good April Fool's joke, at least. The only thing we give Xander is our disdain. Why do I feel like Mars will look at me when he's talking about Xander? Whoa! High winds. Wow. That might be the strongest winds I've seen here this year so far. I'm a little low-key worried, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to keep an eye on that. If the stream goes down, you'll know why. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. My desk is technically wood. So I was going to put out Havilar. She sounds fun. Do we have Penelope yet? Oh, finally. Good. Okay, we need one more. Who would go with this? And yeah, Gar, Storm coming. Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your character for that one shot. Spoilers. I'm still thinking about what I want to do for that. I don't know. I'm really I'm on the fence. I think what I really want to do is like bring back a character that I've played in the past. You know, I'm just gonna put in Baloth. Alright. Yeah. Because I really enjoyed Idle Champions Presents. I feel like, Havilar and Baloth had some really fun energy together. Alright. Stormcoming is an adventure? It's the name of a character that Garwar is making for a one-shot that he and I were invited to. Because, surprise, surprise, I enjoy playing Dungeons & Dragons. Stormcoming is a secret go. Well, yeah, no. I'd be surprised if it was. Now, who should we actually put out here? Who's gonna be our DPS? I think in my excitement of putting together this team, I didn't actually pick out a DPS to use. That's okay. Let's just make someone our DPS. How about Orcheira? I wonder if we could force Orcheira to be our DPS. She's good aligned, right? Okay, so we're gonna need good mirror focus. We're gonna need, I think she's chaotic good, so we're gonna need chaotic on freely. I'll take expansive vision, sturdy mirrors. Avern's your DPS a lot of the time. He's got the kicks! Although, not as much now as he used to. Orcheira's chaotic for sure. Oh, yeah. At this point, it would be embarrassing if I got something wrong about Orcheira, since I had Lauren on the show last week. I'm still, like, on cloud 9 about that. I have wanted to have a guest on for Guiding Hand for so long. The first guest I ever wanted was actually Trevor. And then he ended up having his own show. 2 shows. I'm jealous. But really glad for him. But now I'm glad that I waited because I got to have Lauren on as our first ever guest. So cool. Okay, I know what a wren is. Yeah, that's a bird. What is Puck? Gled. Yeah, I don't know about Gled. Puck is, I believe, the name of a fey creature from Midsummer Night's Dream? I've never actually read or seen or whatever. I've never experienced Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm just aware that there is, like, a fairy named Puck. I'll keep your friends close. Okay. Pretty sure Lauren was the first community guest on the OG Idol Champions live stream, so it's fitting that she's the first guest on your stream and on Gar's on Friday. Oh, that is cool! I really appreciated the ending of the Bardic Inspiration song. Was like, we've run out of time, we've had so much fun, whatever, but now it's time to go, blah, 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 and then she'll be on another show. That was great. Penelope, is she worth it? I've never thought, oh, Penelope, need her. Other characters in this slot are more important to the meta, like to the agreed upon meta, like what is valuable as far as champions go for optimization purposes. That being said, do you want an adorable halfling that, instead of walking, has a skipping animation? She literally skips. If the answer to that is yes, then Penelope is a very important pickup. Sold! Excellent, Master Burglar. Yeah, she's just delightful. Like, Penelope just makes me smile. Like, Evelyn just makes me smile. Orcheira just makes me smile. It would be nice to have, I don't know, like, a whole formation of champions that just radiate positivity. Those 3 definitely do, in my opinion. Briv skips stages, Penelope just skips, yeah. So, it comes down to, like, what do you value? I say this almost every episode. What do you value in your video game experience, in your personal Idle Champions experience. I can tell you my opinion, but that shouldn't affect you. You need to ask yourself what matters to you. Do you want to go fast? Do you want to go hard, like get as far as you can? Do you just want to have fun? Do you just want to collect characters? You need to decide for yourself. What's your priority? And then we can help you. You know, I'm surprised no one's asked me about the tea yet today. I have a new one. I have a new tea. It is a loose leaf. I have a fancy new, check this out. I have a fancy new Paris infuser for my loose leaf. I just put the loose leaf in the top and seal it up, and then let it steep. It's great. But my new tea is a cardamom vanilla black tea. Ooh. Oh. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, man, that's nice. That's a really good balance, actually. Wow. The problem with cardamom is that so often, like, people just do it wrong. Like, it tastes like soap. Like, it's just too strong. It's really hard to get the right balance of cardamom with anything else. It's a very powerful flavor. So, I think they nailed it here, actually. You'd have to be careful not to oversteep this, though. This could easily go wrong if it's oversteep. That is from... what's this brand called again? Inspired Fine Teas, which I've been slowly working through over the past few weeks. I have, like, 7 or 8 more of these to go in this tin here. But it's been good. I like these. Yeah, you have to be careful with cardamom, exactly. You gotta be careful. It's so powerful. First time you've ever been recognized in a live stream was in a good way. Oh, well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you've had a pleasant, positive experience. That's what we're here for. There's no food tag on the stream yet. Lindra's upgrade seems stalled. Oh, I don't have a familiar on her. Let me fix that real quick. Thank you! Okay, now she should be all set. And let's keep this at upgrade. How would I actually build this? Well, we need to do this. And we need to do this. And I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay, there we go. Perfect. We've got Orcheira set up as my DPS, exactly how I wanted. So this is a weird formation, but it works. As a new player, this event has some hard adventures. The Starve Them Out doesn't seem beatable with my champions. Last event was hard too. Last event had, I think the third variant was particularly difficult. So I'm not sure, like, why that trend has been. I would rather there be a challenge than everything to be just too easy. But that's just me. You know, experience will vary. Now you want pancakes made with tea? Oh my god! You have mentioned that to me before, and I keep forgetting about that, Lyra. I have got to do that. I have got to do that. Tea cakes. Ugh. That really sounds good. Yeah, any variant that has stuns in it is gonna give you a bad time. That's something that you should just go in expecting. It's gonna be rough. Make tea cakes on a live stream. Collaboration with Lee Goldberg. Oh my god! That'd be so cool! Yo, Lee, get at me. Let's talk. I know nothing of pancake art. But I know of some things about tea. We can make some beautiful streaming together. Or maybe I should talk to Sean, since he's also involved in that. Camera! Camera, why? Oh, my lights aren't on! Oh my gosh. I knew something felt super off about my lighting. Boom! Much better. That is such a huge difference. Like, let this be an example to you. If you've ever thought about streaming, you need good lights. You gotta have good lighting. That's a huge improvement. I have 3 lights, by the way. I have 2 Elgato Keylight Airs to either side of me, pointed at me at a 45-degree angle. And then in the middle, right next to my webcam, I have a ring light that is pointed directly at me. Lighting's hard. I even had to get them, like, set at different levels of lights. Oh yeah, and then I actually have my overhead light as well. Forgot about that. Oh, and then I guess my open window is actually a 5th light. Sunlight. Jeez, no wonder it gets hot in here. Alright, so we're almost about to beat this. What do you guys want to see after this one? Should we do variant 1 or variant 3? I feel like doing variant 1 is going to be the smarter play, actually, because that's going to go fast. Although, we're going to do variant 3. I want to save variant 1 for later, because then we can wait as long as we want. For the rest of the show, we can be in variant 1 and just see just how weird it gets with that additive speed increase every 25 levels. Is there a trick to not blinding yourself while still lining you up well? None that I know of! Yay! The struggles of being a streamer. Okay, let's go over into variant 3. Flare Whispers, featuring Tiro going, "Bah!" Let's complete the Endless War Orcheira, cost 5,000 buckets, bouquets, event tokens. Complete area 175. Armored Mind Flayer guards appear in each area. The Elder Brain's whispers slowly drive your champions mad. When a champion gets a killing blow, they gain a random number of stacks of debuff. When the debuff reaches 100 stacks, they're stunned for 15 seconds. Mind Flayers and the Elder Brain all deal 100% additional damage. Okay, let's get in here. I want your green screen to be Aaron Evans' pick of Monday's lore show just smiling over his shoulder. Oh, that'd be really funny. I would have to get approval for something like that, but that would be really amusing. What the heck is going on? Game? Game? Someone cast blindness at me. Oh, there we go. I just had to die first. It's okay, it's okay. I just had to die. Please ask, it would be worth it. Let's just get some other people out here at first so we can deal with these Mind Flayer guards. Oh, this is gonna be rough, huh? We might just need, like, multi-hit characters. Or fast attack speed characters. I think that's what we're gonna need here. Let's keep Orcheira, duh. But let's bring out Korth, because Korth can make everyone attack faster. And Binwin was actually a good option for a situation like this. Usually, no, but Binwin was actually going to be useful for this. If you need multiple hits, Binwin's your man. Binwin and good old Mitch. Ashara might be good, because Magic Missile, hitting multiple things. Calliope has 2 strikes with her attack. Her little music notes go bling, and they hit 2 different things. So that might be good. Jim also shoots twice, but then 4 times if something actually comes up to the formation. Mitch is just my silly name for Mind Flayer Hitch. So this is Hitch, and this is Mitch. I have used this skin, at this point, I think more than I've ever used no skin Hitch, like default Hitch. Birdsong might be good for multiple hits. Jamila. Usually don't care, but might actually be good here. Ooh, or, Archon? Because I have seen some shenanigans with, Archon going fast. Attack speed. I think if I do, like, bulk up on Archon... Is this how to do it? Is this how... That's still 3.9. I'm not sure how I've done it before, but I've definitely gotten Archon down to like 0.9 seconds for attack speed. Arise is better than Jam from Old Hit. Oh yeah! Ariza! Every time I think about Ariza or hear her name spoken aloud, I always think of Hamilton. Eliza! I'll just put out Birdsong for now. That's fine. That's fine. No big deal. It's fine. And Peggy. Yes, that's one of my favorite recurring things. And Peggy. Is that code safe for work? I guess. If there's something, like, dirty or bad about this code, I don't recognize it. And it's not on me. C&E generates the codes. Oh yeah, that's right, Arise has got multiple scorching rays. Ha ha. For that matter, Frida also exists. Ha ha. How have you never considered that before I just sang it? I love singing. I'm bad at it, but I do it a lot. If you're just tuning in, then you missed earlier, I sang the chorus to the Bardic Inspiration song about Orcheira. It was a delight. Still bothers me that Ariza doesn't have an affiliation. She should at least have sirens with Lanya. You know, even if they don't have a mechanic for it yet. Although they do. They have a mechanic, like, just for the two of them directly. Mars versus Garlock on the karaoke. Oh, man. I would love that. Imagine me and Trevor in character doing karaoke at, like, a convention. That'd be so cool. That's the one time I have done karaoke was actually at a convention. It was at a Terry Pratchett convention because I heard that Brandon Sanderson was going to be there hosting panels and signing books. So I jumped at the opportunity because I love that man. He's like the greatest fantasy author I know. I don't think my specializations here are really going to matter very much. I'm not concerned with the difficulty of clearing this, just with the time that it takes. Sure, that's fine. More daggers, definitely. More minions, yes. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I misspoke, by the way. I was thinking of Terry Pratchett because someone made a comment for when the rebroadcast of Guiding Hand earlier today. Someone made a comment about guards by Terry Pratchett, and it was funny. But I meant to say Robert Jordan. It was a convention about Robert Jordan. Aaron Evans doing karaoke as Havilar or Frida. That would be fun. That would be very fun, I agree. Are there any plans to add an option to minimize bench slots, like we could upgrade every hero we're using at the same time? Sorry if you're not the guy to ask about that. Yeah, I'm actually not. I'm a player of this game with a contracted official show. I do not work on the game. I do not have those answers for you. The most I could do is like pass it along, but people who actually do work on the game are in chat. Usually, not all the time, but they're usually hanging out with us in here. They got to keep an eye on me after all, make sure I'm not up to anything sinister. Ha ha ha! I would never. Come on, you kidding me? Alright, so we have a formation set up for this now. But I mean, it could be a lot better. We only have like one tank up here, after all. Just bulk up Archon. Is he actually doing his attacks faster at all yet? No. It's probably not going to happen anyway, since we've got familiars killing most things. It is definitely a common request. I would like at least like an option for when you press the T key on the keyboard to hide the top UI. I'd love if it could hide the bottom UI as well. I want to see everything. Please. That's what I want to see. I know that the bottom of the screen is actually really boring, because like this, for example, would just be a flat green. Like there's nothing really to look at here. But it would just be clean to look at. Like I just want the ability to make the bottom bar go away entirely. So like I was saying earlier, like it's not a perfect game. There's definitely a lot of ways that it can be improved. Using Archon as Sinister. Yeah. I feel a little bad about the fact that I have Archon in the formation with Orcheira right now, because Lauren said on stream last week that Archon is maybe like the character that she would work with like the least. I think. It's been a week, so I might have that wrong, but I think Orcheira is not a fan of Archon. Still new to the game. Well, welcome. Heart of Fantasy. Cheers. Glad you're with us. So you'd like to ask, who do you think is the best character so far in your opinion? Oh man, you gotta come at me with the hard questions, huh? You know there's like 80 characters in this game? You know how hard of a question that is? So let's, like, real quick, evaluate 80 characters. Who's the best? It depends. The trouble with that question isn't really in the large cast of characters. The trouble is in how do you assign value? How do you judge what is best, what is not? If you're asking for recommendations, then this is something that people ask about a lot. Like, oh, which champion should I focus on? And my answer to that is always, what do you value? What is important to you? Do you want the strongest character in the game? Like, the character that hits really, really, really hard? Well, right now, in the current meta of the game, in the community, like how people are playing the game, Ashara, this bird lady right here, Ashara, is one of the top DPS characters right now. Speaking from experience, just a couple nights ago, I was able to get to stage 999. 999 With Ashara DPS, Orcheira in the formation, and Orcheira as well, and just like building all about that. Why isn't Orcheira in the back so she can heal more people? Okay, that's fine. This is not an optimal formation. This is just a getting by formation. If you want like optimization, we do that sometimes. Like sometimes I'll show off some kind of an optimal formation strategy, but other shows are gonna do that as well. Like Gar does that kind of stuff too. I don't so much. I generally only do like an optimal formation when I am going to be doing a deep push for favor. Otherwise, I just kind of stick to whatever I feel like playing at the time. Yeah, late game, Ashara really starts to shine. Exactly, Trontonian. Ashara is actually extremely powerful if you invest in her. Like I have with my Ashara. Check this out. Average item level 3,728. Her slot 3 is at item level 4,815. This is my highest item level in the game right now. So close! So close! So if damage is what is important to you, invest in Ashara. Zorbu used to be King DPS, and he's still a good choice. If you just want someone different, you can pick up the Ancient Hate Gnome, as some might call him. Then you have, like, what's important to you is going fast important to you. Okay, well, I think it's kind of agreed upon that Human and Briv are the most important speed champions right now. So, like, if you just want to play the game faster, and optimize your gains with that, then do that. Do you want, like, the best support character? Because, like, I don't know what DPS I want to use, so instead, I want a really, really strong support character so I can make any DPS good. Get Averin. Or do you want a character that's going to debuff enemies so that all of your characters will hit them harder? Get Orcheira. Really just get whoever you feel like it. Whoever you feel like. It's a difficult question to answer because it's so open-ended. Hopefully I've been able to, like, deliver that message across. It's difficult to do tier lists in a game like this because of all the reasons I just described, and then also because the game is in a constant state of flux. It's always changing. Every time a new champion comes out, we have to reevaluate everything. We have to reevaluate how every champion, like, falls into the meta compared to everyone else. So, it becomes a difficult question to answer, and more over time. But you're always welcome to discuss different champions in the Discord or the Reddit, as people are linking in chat. Thank you very much for that. Huh. I see that Zerg did the command to get the Discord link to post. Thank you for that. But you also did the command for the Reddit, !Reddit, but we apparently don't actually have that as a command? This seems like an oversight. We should have that. I could have sworn we did. I think I might be thinking of... There we go. Yeah. Champions_Reddit. That's the command for it. Thank you, Gar. We should just have that shortened, though. Who has the time to type that entire thing? Let's open this Orcheira chest. I'm still missing one shiny for Orcheira. I'm not going to get it, but boy, would it be cool if I did. That would be so much fun. Thanks for the input. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope that helps. That's what I'm here for. Trying to go for overall team DPS raising, just so everyone can handle their own. But Ishii tends to be your DPS. You'll take my advice into account. Sweet. Okay, so here's the thing. Every character is viable. Some characters are going to be stronger than others in different regards. But every character is at least viable. You can make it work. Ultimately, what's important is, like, do you have characters that, when used together, are going to allow you to complete all of the content that is currently available in the game? If you can answer yes to that, then you're doing fine. Problem is, with like hundreds, potentially like thousands of adventures and variants to do, if you account for patron variants, there's thousands of adventures. It's hard to just know off the top of your head, like, am I going to be good enough? Am I strong enough? Can I actually do this? I believe right now that there are still some patron variants that I can't do. What's your advice for new players? That's a great question, Luxito. My advice for new players, this is something that people ask, like, maybe once a month or so. And I mean this sincerely. Join the community. Get on the Discord. Get on the Reddit. Because any help that I can give you here is going to pale in comparison to the collaborative hive mind of advice that you could get from our communities online, of which I am also involved, so I would also be on there answering questions and helping people. So, Herkwork says, read Garwar's guides. Yep, that is also very good. Check resources in general. If you get on the Discord, or on the Reddit for that matter, we have places that you can go specifically to reference all of the resources that folks like Garwar and myself and many, many others have created for the community. And those can be very helpful for you. Let's try this Cardamom Vanilla again. Man, that's good. Are your guides up to date? Garwar is very good about keeping his guides up to date. Mine are updated roughly every 3 months because it's a lot more work to do my stuff because they're visual aids. They're basically it's basically a gigantic graphic design project. So it's a lot of effort to keep those updated. So I tend to do it every 3 champion releases or so. Exclamation mark CVA and exclamation mark PVA in chat. We'll get you the links to those. What's the command for Garwar's guides? I know you have one, Gar. I just don't remember what it is. You're having a very OP Artemis. Is that intended in leveling, or am I missing something? Oh, Gar guides. Nice. That's great. That's a good command. Gar guides. I like it. Artemis is strong. There's no denying that. It feels like Artemis is always like one jigsaw puzzle piece away from becoming the top DPS in the game. Every time a new support, and especially a new support DPS dual role character comes out, that is always an exciting time for anyone who is interested in Artemis. Because you have to like really like take another look at Artemis, like, is this the one? Is it time? Feels like it's almost always time, but he's never quite there. He is very strong, but I wouldn't say that he's like the strongest. I'm aware that there are some people who have like invested a lot into Artemis, like thousands of dollars worth of chests and stuff into Artemis. And for those people, yeah, Artemis is going to be their best character. But that is a very specific kind of situation. It's not going to apply to most players. Also have a rose tea. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. What? Neat. This is my dragon rose tea in my invisible cup, apparently. And then over here, I have a raspberry sweet tea with rose ice. Is this intended as a max pray and spray formation? Basically, yeah. This is not, strictly speaking, like, optimized. Like, I didn't try to break my brain over trying to figure out, like, the best way to possibly do this. But I did just put in, like, a bunch of champions that have multiple attacks or very fast attack speed, or can affect the attack speed of other champions, for the ultimate purpose of, yeah, just trying to gun down these mind flayers as fast as possible, but without stressing too much over the details. Like, I have full confidence that we'll be able to beat this. I'm not worried about it. So we're just kind of letting it play through the motions here. Dragon Rose, that explains the magma. Yeah, I love this background. It's been a while since I've made a custom background, and I'm very pleased with this one. I think this one came out looking really good. Looks fun. Yeah, so far. I like seeing all the multiple attacks here. In fact, let me put in Frida instead of Baloth. That's going to put a huge hit on my DPS, but I don't really care. I just want more multi-attacks. There we go. I mean, just look at him go. All these missiles and rays and beams just flying across the screen. That's great. Nice. Of course, the familiars are still helping. Oh, and for that matter, we should get familiars set up on our ultimates, because that is also going to do some work. Especially Orcheira's. Look at that. It's amazing. So, I said that I was going to talk about my impressions of Orcheira, and I'll do that right now. So, let's go over the basics of Orcheira like we did last week. Orcheira, chaotic good, dragonborn, cleric of the Phoenix, healing and support dual role character of the Heroes of the Plains formation, which she shares with Alindra, Averin, Briv, Freely, herself, and Penelope. 13 strength, okay. 14 dex, okay. 16 con, good for Vajra. 8 intelligence, bad for Strahd. 20 wisdom, 18 charisma. That strength and charisma means good for Zariel. The alignment means good for Mert. So everyone except Vajra, good. So 3 out of 4 patrons, not bad. 75%, that's passing. Orcheira Ildrex is a gold dragonborn from the Nenter Vale, where she grew up nurturing a love of healing and fire. Between a strange life filled with monsters, gods, time, and multiplanar travel, death, the destruction of worlds, and the saving of others, Orcheira survived and adapted to deal with any situation with a motto of one problem at a time. If we band together, there's a mountain we will climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. We'll celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. It's so much fun. She has purple pants and a bag of endless marshmallow treats and a cool book and an accordion and resurrection bonus and a feather of an actual phoenix, and it's all just really cool. She's a very interesting character. I like her character model. Like, we have an actual dragon in the game now. That's really cool, to just be able to field a gold dragon, basically. Because Dragonborn normally don't have tail and wings. But she got changed by the Sibri X. Lauren Urban talked about that on the show last week when we had her on as a guest. She gave us Orcheira's backstory in a nutshell, which I appreciate because I was largely unfamiliar. But Orcheira, game mechanics are as follows. At level 30, Lesser Restoration. Orcheira heals all non-adjacent damaged champions for X amount of health per second. For me right now, it's 4,699 health per second. Not bad. And then Elemental Fire, level 80. Whenever Orcheira damages an enemy, they receive 1 stack of Elemental Fire, taking 10% of Orcheira's damage per second for 15 seconds, and receiving a large percent of additional damage from all attacks. For me, currently, it's 1.84 EO9%. This ability stacks up to 10 times additively, and attempting to add another stack will reset the cooldown of all stacks. Dope. This is a very strong ability. Stop rubber banding. Okay. Next, Healing Flame. Increase the effective elemental fire by 100% for each order of magnitude worth of effective healing done with Lesser Restoration on the current run. This is another part of the formula for why Orcheira is very strong. For her specializations, we currently have Tail Feather of the Phoenix, increase the effect of Lesser Restoration by 100%. Lesser Restoration will now heal undamaged champions, and Healing Flame will count 1% of this non-effective healing as well. So this feeds into Healing Flame and Elemental Fire for the purposes of making her be very strong. And then Self-Sacrifice, not as important, but a very interesting ability, a very cool ability. I talked about this last week. I had a character in 3.5 that could basically do this. If a champion Orcheira is able to heal, i.e. non-adjacent, is about to take a killing blow, Orcheira instantly swaps formation slots with that champion for 10 seconds and takes the hit for them. During this time, Orcheira's overwhelm point is set to twice the other champions, and neither Orcheira nor the other champion can be moved, removed, or swapped out. After the time expires, they swap back, regardless of whether Orcheira and or the other champion died during the time. This effect can only occur once every 60 seconds. This effect is annoying when you're trying to set up Baloth Jin stacks. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. It's nice for, like, if you are just achingly close to finishing off a boss fight, like Valindra, for example, when you're trying to unlock Dragonbait. I could see this, like, leading to some clutch moments that could work out to be really cool. But I think, like, in general usage, you're probably not going to get much out of Self-Sacrifice. She's pretty much all about everything else she does. So, she's got feats for her Elemental Fire, for her Healing Flame, for her Lesser Restoration, and I'm pretty much going with Elemental Fire and Healing Flame right here. Yeah, we're halfway through. I wish we weren't. Give me another hour. Give me 2 more hours. Give me another show. I want to do this more. That's the bottom line. I want more. I always want more. Anyway. Is healing really worth it? Aren't we on the road to destruction, whatever? In her case, it's definitely worth it. Because her healing is her destruction. The stronger Orkira's healing is, the stronger you're going to be debuffing enemies. And thus the harder you're going to hit them. She's taking a pretty good buffing slot. Yes, that's true. In exchange, she is the best option in slot 1. I'm going to take a hard stance on that. I believe Orcheira, if you're not playing for speed, then I believe that Orcheira is the best option in slot 1. Right now. If they change her mechanics, because some people think she might be kind of busted right now, then my opinion might change. But right now, I think Orcheira is just de facto the best in slot 1. And she has some stiff competition. Now, I agree. I get a lot of usage out of Brunor. I get a lot of usage out of Turiel. Sometimes as Aspia. Sometimes Esmeralda. Pretty much never Cthulhu, if I'm being honest at this point. I used to use him a lot, but not anymore. Deacon, always for speed. But if you're trying to go for deep pushing, I'm going to pick Orcheira. Every time I'm going to pick Orcheira. And yeah, she heals just a ton! Have you seen that screenshot floating around of, like, E18 healing via Orcheira? Characters can't even have that much health. Not even anywhere close to that. I think the most health I've ever seen on a champion is like E12. That's 6 degrees of magnitude over that. It's just... that's a lot of healing. Jad's Artemis was getting E19 health per second. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Do we need to switch Celeste then, or keep her for the buff? In my opinion, Talon is the best choice in slot 2 in a vacuum, but your option is really going to matter about, like, what your formation is also set up to be like. Like, if you're using a Shara DPS, then you're going to probably want Donar, because Talon can't target her for supporting, because he only cares about good or evil, depending on your specialization. But Donar, as a Dragonborn, would count toward Ashara's Potpourri buff, which you would choose for her anyway, because Potpourri counts for Aarakocra, and she is an Aarakocra, so you always want to pick Potpourri, because then she'll point her buff at herself. That's just 101 for Ashara DPS. Regis is another option for Ashara DPS, like Aquatic Demon says. That's if you pick Short Folk for her second specialization option. Back when I first started doing Ashara DPS, I would go Potpourri and Short Folk. But now I do Potpourri and Half-Blood. You've got so far to go. Yeah. Idle Champions is a ride. It's a journey. I'm up to 18,400 something hours according to Steam. That's just on my main account. And I'll tell you, like, in the 4 years that I've been doing this, it has changed a great deal. The value of characters has changed a great deal. Once upon a time, Archon was terrible. Now, he's fine. There was a time when Archon was, like, the strongest character in the game. As far as DPS goes, he was the king DPS. I even made a silly comic about it. About him dethroning Strix. Because Strix used to be the strongest. But, we got so far to go! Yeah! That's right, Calphenia. Man, that's a good song. Can we actually... Hold up. Let's do the instrumental for that. Where is that? There we go. Let's turn that down, though. Alright, sweet. Brimstone Angels, stay together! Go, go, go! So cool. This is a great song. Honestly, they're all great songs. Drop of Time is my favorite, though. If you don't know about the jukebox, like, if you're a newer player and you just haven't discovered the jukebox yet, please listen to the jukebox. It's so good. Like, we just got this new music added to the game from Bardic Inspiration, one of the other shows on our channel here. So with Jason Charles Miller and Dylan, and they often have a guest on, and they make character songs for the characters that are in Idle Champions. Whether they're stream characters, podcast characters, book characters, or original characters. They'll make individual character songs for them. And it's always a blast. It's always very entertaining. The latest one's for Orcheira, which is the champion that we're featuring right now because we're currently in Greengrass Year 4. And Orcheira is the latest champion joining the game. She's very cool. I like her a lot. And she's the character created and played by my tea-buddy, Lauren Urban. I don't think she's in chat with us anymore. I think she went off to a meeting, but Lauren has been a long-standing supporter of Guiding Hand for many moons. So I'm thrilled that her own character is in the game now. Because it feels like, oh, I'm playing with my buddy. Now I need Trevor and Gar and Lee to have characters in the game. Maybe Sean could get involved in making a character. That'd be fun. I'd love to just make like an entire party of like oh, I know these people. These are my friends. All right, so we beat this one. And me as a guest, totally, Jad. Come on, for sure. I'd love that. And Robo Goblin and I mean, I could just go on and on and on. We have so many like friendly folks in the community. Much love. I mean that. We need Mars in the party as well. I mean, I want that, but I try not to talk about it much anymore because I feel like I was getting annoying to people. Let's play Wise Warriors Wait. So this is variant 1. Only champions with a wisdom score of 13 or higher can be used. Enemies move 100% faster. Every 25 areas, that speed boost increased by 100%. Okay, so this one I'm excited about because I want to see how much this gets. Okay, let's Let's just put in all the instrumentals, actually. Let's do that. They're all so good. They're so good. Okay, let's skip that and go to, yeah, drop time. Yeah. Excellent. Teapot familiar. I'd love that. Where do we sign for guest slots? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, who can we actually use here? Why is this not... that was weird. They went back to being muted even though it didn't show it as muted. Okay, so we're gonna have Orcheira out here, but then can I get some speed champions, please? Can I get some speed champions, please? Can I get some speed champions? Can I get a... Can I... Please. No. The answer to this question is no. Not one. Yeah, just Sentry. Wow. Okay. Man, I would have loved to see higher speeds for this. That would have been really entertaining. Let's just at least put on an epic speed potion, though. Alright, let's see how far this goes. Can you please get a speed champ? Yeah. Please, sir. Just one speed champion. Please. That's all I ask. Is that too much to ask? Just one? Just a drop of speed. Get it? Because Drop of Time is playing. Anyway. Fool for you. Fool for speed. Let's go with Korth. Let's go with Grama. Let's go with Xander. Let's go with Krull. Let's go with Narak. And Dragon Bait to make Jad happy. You're welcome. Don't say I never did anything for you, buddy. Best formation with champions from the Bardic Inspiration album. Ooh! That's a fun idea! Hey! That's a fun idea. I'm gonna write that down. I don't think I want to do that today, but we're gonna come back to that. I like that. Bardic Inspiration. Alfaker had an idea to do try to make a formation using only champions who are featured in Bardic Inspiration Volume 1. Drop of Time is kind of a bust. It's a stretch. Maybe you could use Esmeralda for Drop of Time. But everything else, at least, directly references. I mean, Moneylender Mert, you don't get anything out of that. I don't think that's in any way really referencing anyone. This is Archon. This is Black Viper, Toragar, Deacon, Brunor, Frida, and Havilar. It's not going to be a good one. It's not going to be a great formation. But yeah, how about next week? We can assume, between events, there's almost always a content update to the permanent campaigns. So let's do that. Let's plan for next week. I'll try to put together a Bardic Inspiration. That's hard to say. I was trying to combine formation and inspiration. Inspiration. It doesn't work. Great formations do not make great videos. Exactly. If you guys just wanted to see optimal formations all day, just get on the Discord. People are posting their optimized formations all the dang time. If you just want to have fun, you just want to have a good time, hang out with me. I can make optimal formations. I'm not the best at it, but I can do it. I was saying that a couple days ago, I got to stage 999 for the very first time. Would you run a Strahd patron variant that you haven't included if you have a Strahd variant left that is yes? That's an excellent suggestion! C&E, thank you! I do! I definitely do. I have, if I'm being honest, I have ignored my patrons for so long. Like half a year, at least. I've just completely ignored them. I haven't done any free plays, I haven't done any challenges, just nothing. Like, I still have their golden epics to pick up. I haven't done anything for Zariel at all. So, like, I feel like if I just do my Zariel chores and get these global perks unlocked, boy, man, I want the Celestial Teal. That's so good. I don't actually know what Celestial Teal's wild shape looks like. Somebody post that in Discord for me. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Celestial Teal wild shape. I'd love to know what that actually looks like. Oh, and Hellrider Reyes, so good. Oh, that'd be cool. Celestial Brunor, oh my god, it's so cool. It's a unicorn? Yes! That's fantastic! I love it! Oh, that's good stuff. You're making the correct choices, C&E. You're making correct choices for your video game. Thank you. It's so good. What can be said that hasn't already been said about Greatest Dwarven King? If you removed this from Idle Champions, from D&D, like, this is still just a good song. Oh, man. Like, I'm not super into, like, rock music, right? But, like, this is a banger. This is so good. It is, as the kids say these days, a bop. It's lit, fam. Am I cool now? Old Man Mars. Yeah, it's just a plain good song. Torgar goes harder. Agree to disagree. I respect your opinion. Hello, fellow kids. Hello, fellow humans. It slaps. Yeah. Where's my Tomb of Annihilation peeps? They're much younger than me. They would know the correct lingo to use here. You've always been cool as far as I can see. Bah, thank you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's exactly the kind of song I listen to when I'm trying to focus loud and awesome. It really is. Now give me the Orcheira song so that I can just, like, put that one in here on endless loop and just slowly drive myself mad. Help me! The Shakira song? No, the Orcheira song. Orcheira has a song on Bardic Inspiration now. You're 20 and you hope you know the lingo? Oh! Cool. I didn't actually know how old you were. Alright, well, good. That qualifies then. You're basically teen plus, so yeah, you're cool. You're young, you know the lingo. Better than me anyway. Someone reboot Mars, he got stuck again. This song has become your favorite? Deacon Stale Doom. Oh yeah, this is the exact track that I had playing on endless loop for the entire 3-hour runtime of Fistful of Death when I streamed that a few weeks ago. That was a fun time. It really has like a Western vibe to it, which helped me to like get in the mood for the adventure that I was running since it was meant to be a Western. What's going on? Why did we just stop? So, we gotta talk about something. This is important. I gotta get in closer. I'm so achingly close to beating stage 1000 for the very first time. First ever time. Like, I'm in position. I think I could do it. I think I could actually do it now. Thank you, Orcheira. Before, wasn't possible. My highest stage ever reached was 961. Now, I think I can actually clear stage 1000. What do you get for it? You get an achievement. 4-digit adventure. This is the final achievement for adventure, like, stage reached. It's the last one in that set. So, the thing is, think about how meaningful it is for me. 18,000 plus hours in this game. Like 7 different accounts I've played. I wanted to be special. I decided a long time ago that when the time comes, I want to do it on stream. That time's coming up. I can do it now, potentially. So, gotta think about it. It's something to think about. Something to look forward to. I'm hoping that maybe sometime this month, even, I could do the full thing on stream. That could be really cool. I'll talk to CNE about it. Reach that and you'll cook me a great dish. Oh, wonderful! I have become such a foodie in the past couple of years. You'll cheer me on. Thank you. Thank you. I think it could be fun. I think we could actually, like, talk about formation optimization, which I don't normally get to do. But it's like, I have a few achievements left to go. Like, I could pick up these 2. I just need to, like, do Orcheira stuff and do Rhea stuff. It's fine. And then I have some event champions left to do. I need to do, I just finished this variant, for one. And Esmeralda. Gotta do her achievement. Gotta do Penelope's achievement. Gotta do Lucius's achievement. And Human's achievement. Very close to that one being done. But yeah, just a few more achievements, and, like, literally any Zerial global perks would probably be enough to push me over the edge. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Maybe we can find some way to make it special. It's been a long time coming. I started playing this game September of 2017, and I have never reached stage 1000 before. So, like, whatever we do, whenever that is, I want it to be special and, like, a community thing, because you guys are important to me. I want to share the glory with you all. It's way more interesting than just doing it on my own time. Okay, actually, this is really good. Aquatic Demon, you were saying that that this is better than Greatest Dwarven King. It's close. I'm still gonna pick Greatest Dwarven King, but Savage Fire is really good. I think it's crazy that you broke 1K before I did, Tron. Yeah, were you using click debuff, though? Like so many others have. Because I've taken, like, staunch opposition to that. All the songs are amazing, to be honest. Agreed. I really hope you guys make more. Sincerely. Set a personal goal of cleaning up your achievements. Yep! Gotta do it. That's actually why I had Torgar farming going on. Because I just needed to get to 25,000 stacks. Then I thought, well, I might as well just, like, go full blast and just actually farm for stacks here. So I did. And I got to very nearly 1 million before I jumped over into doing Orcheira stuff today. What is click debuff? Click debuff is a bit of an advanced strategy that people have discovered. And Adetta, in my opinion, is like the most infamous for this, for like spreading the word and explaining it. At least like in my head, when I think of click debuff strat, I think of the user Enodetta, a member of our community, who has explained it to me a couple of times, and I still don't fully grasp it if I'm being honest. But it's essentially a strategy where you don't play the game normally. Like, you build a formation that's like, oh, this is your best DPS formation or whatever. But then you build another formation that's just all about stacking huge debuffs, and you do another formation that's just all like gold find. Like, just maximizing your gold gain. And you just very cleverly switch between the three in order to maximize your profits for gold that you then immediately shove into your click damage. And you just use this to, like, inch up stage by stage. Some people have managed to use this to go all the way to stage 1,500. It's the most that I've seen someone do. Be forewarned. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. If you try this, you might encounter the ban wall, which is like a safety measure that's just past stage 1,500. They'll just, like, automatically suspend your account if you get that far. Savage Fire's 11 out of 10 is your favorite, all the rest are 9s and 10s. Nice. I agree that, like, they're all at least 9 out of 10. Agreed. I'm honored that I got to debut / preview Moneylender Mert on my show. That was great. 1,500 is Jimothy strat. Aha! So that one hasn't been explained to me then. Is that just like making chickens? How do you deal with bosses? You can't chicken bosses. Yeah, that was the thing that I was seeing, Gar. Like, people posting about Orcheira being totally busted on WebGL and getting them to 1,500 plus. Oh, you just jump the bosses with Briv? Okay, so I guess, like, you train up your Briv until you have a guaranteed 100% jump rate. Okay, that makes sense. Briv no longer works like that. Ah! See, I was unaware of this because, honestly, I don't really use Briv that much. I have started using Briv now that I've realized that he's extremely good for Ashara DPS formations. But prior to that, he wasn't really on my radar, if I'm being honest. He's cool, but I wasn't using him as much as so many other people were. So, we are way past our goal for Variant 1 here. And now I'm just kind of seeing, like, just how bad this gets. I'm very curious. Let's put on some more speed, actually. Why not? These are just going to waste sitting there. That's where it goes from a hobby to a job. I mean, technically. Technically, this is a job. Still a hobby. I love what I do. This is so good. This is the Black Viper song, right? Yeah. Oh, this is smooth. Man, that's a good track. Like, I just kind of want to walk slowly through a club with this track playing in the background. Yeah. It's very good. Film noir vibe to it. Yes. I think they really nailed the essence of the Viper. Cheers, everyone. That's good tea. I think I have let it sit too long now. It's not as good room temperature. It's better hot. That's okay. Still got sweet tea here. Oh. Something I was going to talk about. Oh, hey! This is kind of fun. A few months ago, I think, we were talking about how come Delna didn't make it to your bad champions list. Do you mean like the old version of the CVA where it was just like a tier list? It's because it was just event champions at the time, and not everyone else. Yeah, but she's just okay at this point. Of course, the meme is that she's terrible. Once upon a time, there was a man who wore a smirk. I like the Money Lender Mert song. Savage Fire is based on Torgar, Xander. Yeah, the Who's Delana meme was pre-rework and it's just stuck around. Exactly, it's just stuck around. I embrace it. Because what is a community without its inside jokes? So a part of me hopes that Delana never is completely fixed. But even if Delana becomes like absurdly strong, I hope we still keep up the jokes. So I enjoy it. He's a money lender, Mert. Hey, Mert. Hey, Mert. Money lender, Mert. Oh, these are getting fast now. Zoom! Oh my gosh! Look at him go! Woo! Mert and Ernie comic from Luke. Oh boy, that'd be great. I guess it would be like Vajra would be Ernie in that situation, or would Strahd be more appropriate? I don't know. Sorry to be late, room for me to join. Absolutely! Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Chauvin Recon. I don't know who this Delana you guys talking about. Hey, you're mentioning Dragmaker. I've never heard of these characters. Yeah, C&E, these are, well, they're like community concept characters that have just gotten like really popular. So, you know, some people just kind of, the running gag is that a lot of people are just kind of acting like these characters do exist in the game. Delana and Dragonbait. Like, maybe with enough demand from the community, we might actually get them. And they'll be really, really strong. Really, really good. But yeah, for the time being, they're totally fictional. Pay no attention to the sorial behind the curtain. Mars, you're terrible. I know. Cheers. My formation puts me a champion. You're right! My god. Let's fix that right now. Who do I want? Who do I want? Ooh! Brahma, go here. I guess I might actually need to start. You can be my dragon queen, and I could be your paladin. We will be evergreen. We're just like fire and paladin. Please don't sing. I like your enthusiasm. The mixed messages there. I'm not sure how to take that. I'm gonna sing if I want. This is my show. Marshall lay down vocals for all the songs on Bardic 2. They would never. They would never. If I ever like found the recording studio, they would chase me away with a stick. You kidding me? But I will. I'll gladly do like fan covers if that's what you want. A reaction video from Joe for both Torgar's song and this one. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I hope he's at least heard them. I really hope he's at least heard the songs. This is why autotune is a thing. I don't know. I assume I would sound terrible with autotune. You know what? Everyone but Xander gets to level up. Xander, you can be here, but we're not going to level you. Take Ayla. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Dylan said that he's heard them and given a thumbs up. Cool. Cool. You can do magic with good enough autotune. I like magic. Hello, Mars. Hello, M. Snyder. Welcome, welcome. We've only got 25 minutes left in today's episode of Mars Guiding Hand. So, if you have anything you want to talk about, I'm here for you. I don't think I need to ask this question, but it's something that I try to ask the audience every time a new champion comes out. So, it's been a while now. How do you guys feel about Orcheira? I'm expecting a resounding, she's great! It's hard to find any faults with this Dragonborn. She's very good. Self-sacrifice, very cool, but I don't see it being especially useful. That being said, it's decoration on the icing on the cake. It's already a beautiful cake with delicious icing. And she's just, like, self-sacrifice is, like, the novelty candle that someone has stuck into the icing on the beautiful cake. That was a weird metaphor. Anyway. Yeah, so let's see. OP and wonderful, +1. She is great. Love her. She's such a cutie. She's awesome. She got me banned. So far, so good. All the yes. Orcheira is great. Hashtag Orcheira is great. Seriously, she has potential. Love Orcheira. I think Mr. Horse said it best when he said, yes, sir, I like it fine. Was doing patient variants, then I started hearing that she's, like, darn good, so looking forward to that. She fits everywhere. Happy Dragonborns with marshmallows. Definitely getting me farther in my latest patron pushes. I'll likely be spamming her free play this weekend. Completely replace Celeste. I don't see any reason to use her any longer. Wow. Yeah, a lot of love in the chat for Orcheira, so congratulations, Lauren. Orcheira is well loved. These monsters are kind of intense now. Let's check in on how fast these guys are moving. I can't even see them! This is like an episode of Dragon Ball Z at this point. They're fast! Oh, this is great. I'm loving this. Go, Speed Monsters! Go, Speed Monsters! Go, Speed Monsters, go! Imagine if you had Speed Champions. Yeah. Well, see, and I am drawing the fight out. Because I'm over, like, 3 times as far as I needed to go for the actual adventure. We're on, like, episode 4 of this variant right now. Wise Warriors wait. They've got the zoomies harder than a cat at 2 a.m. Yeah, that's good. Would you be able to use Human with a feat? Oh, remember. Let me check. Nope, because it's wisdom-based. So, this variant, only champions with a wisdom score of 13 or higher can be used. We would need a +5 to wisdom on Human to get them in here. Kroll is wearing the Mastermind Kroll skin. It's very good. I like the horns on Krampus Kroll, and the monocle and decorations of Mastermind Kroll. If I could, like, mix these two together, that would be really good. One time I had, like, an extremely ambitious project I was going to do. Let me clarify, it would take the chance 5 areas to attack once, then okay, that's fair. I had an extremely ambitious project one time where I was going to take, like, all of the individual pieces of the champion's models and, like, build an array where I could mix and match any of them to, like, build my own characters. I did it for one character, and it was an absurd level of work. So I quickly abandoned that project. But it was such a cool idea. Like, could you imagine, like, doing that to effectively have a character creator? That'd be really good. Paper Doll Idol Champions Edition. Exactly, that's what I was going for. That's it in a nutshell. I was trying to make that happen. It was way more work than I had anticipated. Someone smarter than me could probably do it. Frida, what you doing, girl? Get some levels. Kronk, the bestest champion ever. We were having a really fun conversation about Kronk from Emperor's New Groove in the Discord today. It was great. Imagine an entire party of characters that are pretty much Kronk, like high strength, low intelligence, different classes. Imagine, like, the personality of Kronk as a druid, because talking to squirrels, or as a rogue, because stealthing around and doing poison and stuff. Like, that's also in the movie. Yeah, all Kronks. Just every character is basically Kronk. That'd be so much fun. I'd love that. This Minsk the one starting the party. He would fit, huh? Minsk would fit. Minsk would be at least an ally to Kronks. Would totally reinforce the murder hobo vibe. I don't think so. Kronk is a good boy. Like, he's very strong. But I think that, like, a true to form Kronk-based party would not be murder hobos. I think they would be very wholesome. To play my low intelligence paladin, I've often asked myself, what would Kronk do? That's good. Exactly, yeah, Kronk was a Boy Scout. He was a Squirrel Scout. I could see accidental deaths happening, sure. But, like, that's it. I think we are approaching what feels like maximum velocity, like terminal velocity here. There is a concern that just dawned on me. What if I get to the point where the enemies are moving so fast that they have to actually clip through the formation and cause me to auto-fail stages? I am concerned about that. Because that is a thing that has happened as a bug on certain adventures in the past. So I have a concern. Do it? Okay. We have 15 minutes left in the show, so I'll put on a 15-minute speed potion and we'll just see how ridiculous this gets. Waiting for the sonic boom at this point. Yeah, at what point do I start thinking thunder damage from the monsters that are passing by? How fast is too fast? You couldn't even see the mind flayers in the Elder Brain level. I can barely see what's happening now. It's wild to think that the game allows for speed of this level. Imagine your own characters going this fast. I'd get dizzy. When did the monsters start taking bug damage from the insects that hit them in the face? What good is pushing the envelope if you don't eventually tear it to shreds? I like your attitude. Dark Cyril, I thought you were streaming Idle Champions. When did you switch over to a Sonic game? Actually, real talk, I love Sonic. I haven't really touched Sonic stuff in a few years, but like when I was a kid, adored it. I collected like all the comic books. I have them in a box on a shelf above me. Gotta go fast. This reminding me of the one issue where Sonic transcended Supersonic and went past Hypersonic and went all the way to Ultrasonic, which is like the Super Saiyan 3 of Sonic lore. He's only done it once, as far as I know. This is amusing me to no end that Xander is still level 1. He's just happy to be here. Who even is my DPS right now? Frida? That makes sense. It's not built very well, though. Let's see if we can adjust this. That's fine. Hey, I'm late to the party. Got any tea left? Absolutely! Cheers! We do. I've got some cardamom vanilla and my dragon rose tea in my Invisicup. Hope you have something nice for yourself. So, what can be said about Orcheira that hasn't been said? You guys, Orcheira's really good. If you're sleeping on Orcheira right now, you are doing a disservice to yourself. Often people will ask, hey, what should I prioritize in the event? Despite the fact that Melf is a speed champion, and that Ayla is someone I'm constantly praising for being, like, one of the best tanks in the game, and one of the easiest support tanks to work with in the entire game. First of all, I'll say, you can't go wrong prioritizing any of these characters. This is a good event. Get all of them. Gear all of them. They're all good. That being said, focus Orcheira. All the proof you need is right here. Before Orcheira, my highest stage was 961. Now, it's 999. She's gold, Jerry! Gold! She is a gold dragon, so that is a very appropriate quote. Wow, those mind flayers are just, like, appearing in the 9. You love how Silisa said the best champions are Orcheira, Orcheira, and Orcheira for this event. Orcheira, Orcheira. Oh baby, when you buff like that, you make a dragon go mad. Were they even there? I saw one Mind Flayer just manifest into being and then die, and I didn't see any others. This is so fast! This is going 100% faster for every 25 areas additively. So that means right now we're going... Let's see, that's 1,000... And then every 100 would be another 4, right? Yeah, 1,000 for 250. And then like 1,400. 18. Man, I can't do math. I don't know how fast I'm going right now. What level is your click damage? 276. Ah, thank you. Fix that real quick. There we are. That'll help. Never do math on stream. Yep. This is true words being spoken. Something about being on a camera makes me dumber. It's true. It's because there's a lot of multitasking, actually. My brain is having to constantly split attention between, like, okay, be good at the video game so that people don't lose interest, but also interact with the chat so that people don't lose interest. And now I'm adding do math on top of that, and I break down. Yeah, use the proven internet method. Give the wrong answer to someone, but someone else will give the right one. 1400% plus the potion effects. Ah, right, yeah. We've got basically 6 times speed on top of that right now. So we're going like whatever 1400 times 6 is % faster. 8400% faster? Something like that. It's a lot. Well, I am pleased. I'm tickled with how this experiment went. I think this was a success. Let's see. This will finish off the last achievement for Orcheira. He's gone plaid. Doesn't it cap? It doesn't say it does. Just that it increases by 100% additively. Hero speed caps at 10 times. But this is not hero speed, this is enemy movement speed. So we're pushing this to the breaking point just to see what would happen. There was clearly a point that we should have stopped. But we've kept going to find out what happens. It's very fun. Oh, we're back on Savage Fire. Nice. I think this will be the last song that I play, and then I'll switch back to like the generic music. So if you're a fan of Orcheira, if you are enjoying Guiding Hand and you're a fan of Orcheira, tune in to whatever show we end up doing the run to 1,000 on, because it's going to have Orcheira in it. Really hard-pressed to imagine not using Orcheira in optimal formations for myself right now, just given that I am an Ashara main. Like, I've invested so much into Ashara. I pretty much called my shot that I'm an Ashara main at this point. Like, this is what I'm focusing on. Once I do get Ashara to item level 5,000, and I beat stage 1,000, then I will pivot. I'll start focusing on other characters. Probably get my speed champions stuff maxed out, like actually invest in Human and Griv. Because I know that's the smart play for optimal games. What campaign did you do your push to 1,000 in? It was Melf free play for Greengrass. I believe it was a Melf free play. I could be wrong. I think that's it, though. I have a lot of freedom of choice for this event because I've got all 3 of the current event characters are fully epic. My Melf, Ayla, and Orcheira are all full epic, so I can just pick whatever I want to actually play, which is nice. This is only like the second time I've had that option that everyone's just already done. We gotta start wrapping up here soon. If you're not a fan, you should be. Yes, you should. If you're not a fan of Orcheira, what are you doing? What are you doing? How are your commons? Well, don't ask about the commons. Don't ask about the commons. That's just rude. I still only have 1. I still only have the slot 3 common. Wrap it up by leveling Xander? No. No. Alright, alright. No bullying allowed. I don't want to be a bully. Alright, Xander. There you go. You feel better, buddy? There you go. Maybe we shouldn't make dinosaurs, but doesn't a pet dinosaur sound cool? It does. Child me would be thrilled by that. Like many children, I love dinosaurs. First thing I wanted to be when I grew up was a paleontologist. That didn't happen. But that's okay. It's gonna be funny if I put Wall of Stone up. Well, it would be if I wasn't automatically killing everything. You still love dinosaurs. Nice. Samesies. Oh, cool, Dark Zero. Yeah. Actually, I did get to live out that dream, kind of like in a mild way. One time, I was invited by a friend of mine who teaches preschool to come in as a guest speaker and pretend to be a paleontologist. Because the kids really wanted to meet a paleontologist and they couldn't afford a real one. So, I dressed up in an outfit that just screamed like, yes, I'm a science person. But also, I have like a cowboy hat. Because that means I go outdoors. Because there's like preschoolers. So I needed to make like an obvious statement with my clothing. And I made like a little box full of like sand. And I put actual fossils that I have and like toy dinosaurs into the sand. And I brought like a toothbrush and like little picks and stuff. And like I did little excavations and I let them keep the stuff, little toys and things afterward. They loved it. It was extremely wholesome. It was soul enriching. I'm Mars and this is my Alan Grant cosplay. Basically, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up here now. Hey guys, thank you for joining me, as always, for this episode of Mars Guiding Hand. I hope to see you all again next time. It'll be next week. It'll be Wednesday the 21st, unless something changes for whatever reason. But make sure to tune into all of our excellent shows, because we have a lot of really good shows on this channel. I don't know if you know about this, but we have like a lot of really good shows on this channel. Yeah. We have Champions of Lore. We have Improvised Champions. We have Champions Psychology. It's back, baby! And I'm so glad it's back, because honestly, I think it's probably the most important show that we have. Not too egotistical to put them ahead of me. They're talking about really important things, and I would highly encourage you to tune in, because mental health does not get as much attention as it should. We also have Bardic Inspiration, which you're kind of listening to right now. Love it. Evergreen Champions, Crusaders Weekly, Idle Insights, Riddle Champions, Gar Wars Guide to Everything, Bushwhacker Weekly, Gar Wars other show, and Idle Champions Presents, which will hopefully return one day. You can follow Idle Champions on social media. Please join our community, such as on Discord, Reddit, and elsewhere. Even like Steam discussion forums or whatever. There's even an in-game chat for that matter. Some people use this. I don't know. Sometimes I'll pop in there and say hello though. You can follow Idle Champions on social media, like I said, but you can also follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter at Ryan Blake Hall. I'm also very often found in our Discord. Just call me Lars though. And also I'm getting back into streaming on my own channel. So check that out. Last night I did like 4 hours of modded Stardew Valley and had a really great time. And I've also started doing Homebrewed, a D&D tea party, which is this delightful, fictional, interdimensional talk show themed as a tea party. I've done 1 episode so far, but that's live streamed on my channel and then released as a podcast after I edit it. Anyway, thank you to Codename Entertainment for this, as always, amazing opportunity to be part of the game and the community that I love so very, very much. And thank you to our wonderful moderators, especially today. Like, you guys were really fun to chat with today. Shout out to Lauren, of course, for Orcheira. And wherever you are in the multiverse, please stay safe, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We're almost through this horrible nightmare. Be the light, and I will see you again soon. Until next time, Look sharp. No! Yes! I clicked on the wrong thing at first. Evergreen is not back yet. Still on hiatus. Oh, I love you guys too. Thank you. Alias Buck, it kind of is Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, but like D&D characters. Alright, see you guys. Peace.